Hello everybody and welcome back to the West Coast. Today we will be playing as Sarah over at the sheep farm. Yeah, that's where we are, sheep farm. So what all we have to do here? Well, we don't have any water or anything for our sheep yet, so I need to, okay, yeah, there is the IBC. Definitely taking a look around before we go hop in this fine vehicle. We are going to try to do more and more from the cab of the tractors. So let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up. Somehow I'm rolling over my own feet. I don't know how that works in an office chair, but I've done it. Believe it or not, somehow I have managed that feat. So this is probably one of my more favorite tractors that I have got to use here recently. It sounds good. It makes a nice noise, so it's always a fun thing to use. I used it to deliver a lot of the equipment to the farms. I didn't use a teleport mod or anything. So, you know, we have everything kind of set up where we needed it. So, definitely got some miles on it. I've almost used it in an hour, and we haven't even been in one episode yet. So, we just need to get our sheep nice and happy. Them well taken care of. Hopefully they'll make us a little bit of money. And I think the first thing we're going to have to do while it's early yet in the morning is I know I forgot something in town for us. The JCB, our little skid steer, it needs a set of pilot forks. Now we can go get them to early today. Might go get them tomorrow. I don't know yet. But we definitely need to figure out what we're doing, where we're going, and I am sliding across the ground, believe it or not. That's very odd. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go another round here. Like I say, this setup might be the most repetitive here, just because the sheep require so little. You know, you only got to give them grass, hay, and some water. And then they start producing, and you don't get any kind of like byproduct or anything you have to deal with. So, kind of keep that in mind as we are moving forward. That Sarah's jobs are probably going to kind of sway how we do things. But yeah, I think this is a good replacement because we were using the Lamborghini. I know some people liked it on Deere Italica, but it was such a bad tractor. It didn't want to work right. It was sliding all over the place, even though this one's sliding just sitting still. Okay, there we go. So we'll go ahead and fill this up. That way we don't have to worry about it next time. Now our loan interest was $75,000. So we definitely need to start chipping away at that, or we're going to be broke before we even get started. Let that fill up. Thankfully it can fill while we do other things. Okay, that field is not sown or planted or anything. So we need to get into here. Now, I've got to watch on some of these buildings. The pillars have very odd collision models. So, whoa. Yep. Alright. Now, one thing that this cannot do that I wish it could do is I wish you could face the other way in the seat. That would be kind of handy. I think what we'll do is mow our way up out of here. We'll do one pass with just the front mower. That way, we're not wasting any of the grass, because we have the crop destruction on. So I need to X that and BB. There we go. Let's just go up here. Kind of want to clear out in front of this other gate a little bit. Much as we can. Wait, like I said, I don't want to lose anything by doing this. And we'll come back through here with a rake and everything. I think we might do this as just grass today. And worry about getting the rest of our equipment. Oops. Hopefully I've got enough room here. Don't think I'm in the way. Gonna be close. Oh. I am definitely not in the clear here. Like I say, I'm trying to do this from in the cab, and it's definitely more difficult than what I thought it would be. Clear now. Yes. Okay. So we can hit V, B there. B here. Alright. So we'll do this one. Well, let's do this one as grass and that one as hay. Maybe that'll be our plan for the day. It's a little bit slow getting going. This is a heavy setup, and it's right at the power limit for our tractor here. And we're not worried about 100% coverage. If we don't get the weeds at the side, then we don't get the weeds at the side. But weeds aren't good for the animals anyway. And as we do this, we want to definitely make sure that we're doing it in a way that makes it kind of easy to pick up, so we're not slamming into walls and everything like that. So definitely going to be some spots where we take a wide berth. I think we're doing too bad today. Wow, this feels really underpowered today. I tested this and it worked fine. Don't know why it's all of a sudden not enjoying it. I was going like 9 miles an hour in here when I tested all this. Very weird. Maybe because I've done it all from a stop. I don't know. So we want to not go down all the way in there. Kinda keep it tangible here. Let's not mess it all up, huh? Wish the sheep kind of grazed. I kind of hope that's something that they add in. I know that there's the grazing mod, but I kind of hope that we see where we can move animals from field to field. I think that would be kind of cool. Oh, this tractor is not liking this today. I got the smaller ones, didn't I? I think I did. That's Eurocat, right? Sure, I got the smaller ones. That is I mean, it is a pretty steep little hill, so it's fine. So hopefully everybody likes what I got set up and how I've got it going and everything. I think that it will make for a pretty good series, or at least I hope it is. Why can I not? Why can I go so fast in reverse? That's so weird. And now my steering wheel just unhooked itself and decided it wanted to reconnect. Now, I know I can use drive control, but I have so many keys already bound that I just can't add any more. Like, I would go absolutely nuts trying to add more keys. Like, the Shift tab opens up Steam, so if I were to disable Steam, then I can't take a screenshot. If I leave it enabled, I can't go backwards through all my vehicles and my workers, so that is kind of a problem, I think. Now, I'm just going to be honest, I probably am not going to do the windrowing in first person. I think that would be kind of hard to do. Alright, let's see here. Alright, there's the rears. There's the front. I don't need... Well, I guess we can go ahead and TED that, the upper part. That way we won't have to worry about it here in just a minute. Okay, there we go. Are you up? Yes. Okay. Back to the outside. Oh, look, it's all bright and sunny. The tinted glass is definitely different. Alright, so let's get up in here and close the gate. And we can unfold this thing. Now, this isn't the stock one. This is a Pottinger. They come with a tedder pack. Everything, all the mods I'm using will be linked in the description below. So, if you see something that you like, if you see me using something that you like, you should be able to find it down in the description. I have to write it all out, and hopefully it should be in this one because I have a lot of mods running. And some of them are... I'm going to link them, but I'm going to put a warning. Because they come in packs that were very odd to get. I'll definitely try to go like Mod Hoster and stuff like that and see if I can find... Mainly, it's the John Deere. It's the 7 Series John Deere. The Europe one. It came in a John Deere pack that I got off of the modhoster.us, which I thought was, you know, a good site, but apparently it's a bad site, and I should not link mods from there. So, like, I didn't know that either, so I feel kind of bad about doing it, but it is what it is. It's where I got it, and it works. But I'll definitely check, you know, places like Mod Hoster and everything like that before I link that link, because there's a lot of BS in that pack that you don't even need. Like, some of it is just absolute trash. The working width is deceiving. I thought it was a little bit wider than what it shows, but apparently it is exactly as wide, if not a shade narrower. It won't matter when it's all clumped up together anyways. Where was that at? It was right here, wasn't it? Yeah. And there's some over here. Alright. But that's a pretty good little tedder. I kind of like it. It's the right size for this farm, I think. I wanted to pick equipment that kind of fits, but might be a little bit bigger. That way, you know, we can kind of go a little bit faster. The harvester, it may be a shade on the small side, just to be honest. It feels it. You know, like whenever we were using it in yesterday's episode, it felt a little bit small. So I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe we can get an updated header on it I use like one of the little bit bigger Rostamash headers or something like that. Because I don't want to go too much bigger, because I'd like it to fit on the non-turntable style header trailer, because we have to take it, you know, over to the cow farm and everything every once in a while. So that would be the most good if we could do that. All right. I can't remember how I have this parked in here. I think we'll have to get it this way. Now, I thought about getting a forage wagon for here. I don't think that I did. I know that's like bad that I don't know if I did or not. If I did, it'll be over in the little hidey hole. But I'm pretty sure that I didn't, because I think that having bales, you know, laid about, if somebody needs a bale, then we can, you know, use them. I don't see one, so I'd actually done this whole thing twice. I'd already recorded 4 episodes, so that's why I kind of know where I'm going, what I'm doing, and all that fun stuff. Let's do top field first. But I wasn't happy with the outcome, so that is why you are getting what you're getting now. And that's why I kind of know, you know, what I wanted and everything, and gave it another go. So if you ever hear me go, well, I thought I had this, it was probably because in the other one I did have that. Which way am I wanting to turn? This way. There we go. All right, VB. I was going to do this the right way, but apparently I'm going to do it the wrong way. So yeah, I think we'll bale everything, and you know, that'll be easy for, you know, Chris and Ben if they need hay. Then we can have them swing by on their days and, you know, grab all that stuff up, and everything will be kosher. But I think for right now, you know, we only got to have enough grass for 30 cows and 30 sheep. So I think that this is enough fields. We'll definitely start working in field 80. 81 is the one that is bare right now. That is definitely the one that we'll start our work in to get the most out of. So that means Sarah's going to have to go and borrow a plow from somebody, which is probably going to be a pig farm, their plow. I think that is the closest by, and it's really the only one in this tractor's power range. So I think that'll be best for us. I meant to do the center first and then do the headlands last. If you guys, okay, if you heard of my channel and haven't heard of Frithgar's, I don't know how you have, but if you haven't, definitely go check him out. He's an old farmer. Well, not old. I don't know how old he is, but he used to farm. He's been like a farm hand and, you know, done the whole tractor work and everything like that. And he does things in a way, you know, like around a farm that a farmer would do. So what I mean by that is, the other day, yeah, he's been playing the Under the Hill map, I think is what it's called, and that map was made for a fellow by the name of Snickerdo, I think. And you know, as he was working, I was watching the video, and he was just talking about, you know, how that they would do things, like they wouldn't cut, or they wouldn't, they wouldn't cut under the bushes late in the day. They would cut them at the first of the day, because if you're going to break a mower, it'd be better to break it at the beginning of the day than the end of the day. So that was definitely a like a cool insight to have. And they would use the cut grass from under there. They wouldn't ted it. They would take the baler around and just go ahead and bale that, and that would be just grass bales. because it would take forever to dry out underneath the trees. So again, another cool little bit of insight into something, and I thought that that was pretty cool. So yeah, if you haven't heard of this channel, definitely go check it out. I have it down in the description below. A lot of knowledge there, and anytime you want to like play a farm realistically, I would definitely give his videos a check out, like on how he does things. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he does the headlands last. That way you get a nice little, like, you don't end up with all the funny bits, if you know what I'm talking about. Like these entrails, you won't have to go back and do what I'm doing right now and scoop them all up, because you would have done this part last and we wouldn't have the first row there. So yeah, definitely cool channel. Here we go. EVX. Gotta fold it up to fit in the gate. But look how that should be really easy to bale. That should be extremely easy to bale. So let's try to do it the right way this time. How do we want to start this? I think we'll start from up here. Okay, so if I'd done this right, I should be able to go down here, get backed up and turned around, and just follow this edge out. Without banging into fences and everything. Alright, so if I just now follow this edge around, we should have a pretty neat looking job that's kind of easy to bale up. So that is what we're shooting for. I didn't go far enough. Okay, well, that was my first time trying to do it that way, so we will remember that for the next time. And I have to go a little bit farther in than what I did there, so that's fine though. I think other than that, we done a pretty good job, honestly. That looks more professional than what I normally do, so I think I'll take that any day of the week. Alright, there we go. BX. I know I say the keys out loud sometimes, but that is just how I am. We need a better place to keep this. I think I'll keep it right here, honestly. It's not really in the way. And I can still do a full swing out, so that's fine. Now I need to grab the baler and drive around the building to get it turned around. Right, there we go. There's our wonderful sheep. We need to definitely get them a couple bales here. I don't think we're going to worry about loading the bales today. Just kind of getting them in there ready to go, I think is what will be good for us. We'll definitely give them the grass bales. Let's do an X, get it all unfolded and turned on. I think that's our screenshot. Let's see here. I'll turn all that off and then use this. And what do you think? I think that looks lighting good. Rule of 3. Yeah, we've got our focus, the field, and then the thing. Yeah, The rule of thirds, right? That's what we're about. No, need the HUD back on. There we go. Looks like we've already got one bale getting ready to poop out there. Now, in this series, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I didn't do it like I do all the other ones. I didn't go through and do a bunch of listings on what I thought, was available around where this is located and all that other stuff. Because that's normally what I do. I go and look at what the most sold used tractors are around a region. And then, we pick something from there. I thought that this one, we would just kind of do what I thought would be more fun, more interesting equipment. Things I hardly ever see anybody play with. So that is why we have what we have. So that's why we got a Lamborghini and then a New Holland. Although this one bounces bales, and I don't know why. Like, I really like this baler, but it just this bounces all the bales out and throws them around and everything. If somebody knows of a pack that fixes it, that would be awesome. But yeah, for right now, it's kind of troublesome. I don't like it. But for what we do, it's more than okay. See how they bounce? They boop, boop. There we go. You're done. Get out. Ding. Like a Pop-Tart. Try to get this cleaned up the best that we can. Not gonna be perfect. All right, so we can unload this. Just so weird. It's so funny. Just like, boop. There you go. You're done. Okay, I was like, didn't I? I thought for a second, I don't know why, I thought I didn't windrow this. And we were going to have like problems or something. Come on. I think I lost that first bale to the abyss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that first bale where it was almost a done deal. It just kind of like made it disappear or something. So that's kind of sad. We had almost a full bale right there. Now, the reason I didn't cut that one is it's 48 hours per stage. So they should only grow one stage. No, wait, no. Grass is going to grow every time. Grass is 20 hours per stage. That's right. I wanted to leave it kind of grass grows fast. So I kind of wanted to leave it like that. So grass has not been touched. Disregard what I was about to say. I was wrong. I made a boo-boo. I made a mistake. Kind of want to get that. Turned around here. The only bad thing about doing this the round robin style is every time that we come back to a person, the animals that they were working will be in the red. Like they should be out of everything if I'm thinking about it correctly. So like if we fill the sheep all the way up today, and then we go through everybody else, it'll be 4 days before Sarah gets back. So yeah, that might be the only issue that we have, is the animals will get low every once in a while. But other than that, I think our little setup here should work pretty good. All right, turn everything off and spit out a couple bales here. If somebody knows a fix for that, please let me know, and we will try to get it done. I would like to use this baler, but if it keeps on that, we'll have to switch up balers. I noticed it was doing it on Oregon Springs when we used it, but I didn't think it was that big of an issue. Maybe we can go with a little bit smaller baler. I don't know. Just depends on what we want to do. Alright, I think what we'll do... Whoa. Is not drive into the fence or anything. Let's pick up a couple of these bales. Let's get them fed. That way they are ready to go. So let's give them 2 grass and 1 hay. What do you think? I think 3 will fit. They should fit. I don't know why this skid steer has suspension either. No skid steer that I know of has suspension. So, kind of weird. Kind of odd. Okay, there's 1. How much did that fill them up? But let's take a look. Oh, they can only take 2. So they will get 1 grass, and then we'll give them 1 hay. And I think that's probably where we're going to end up today. Might pull the trailer out here. Oh my god, please, just go straight. Let's get the Stonehenge one. What do you think? I think that would be a good one. We only got 1, 2, 5 out of this hole. So, if I can stick this going straight up, that would be kind of cute. Come here. Get on there. Ram the wall a little bit. There we go. Won't go anywhere now, alright? I would say we could go ahead and load them, but yeah, we're kind of running out of time. I was expecting the 15 speed to get us a little bit faster in today, but you know what? We've done pretty good. I think we made a lot of headway. That can be what we do the next time and kind of start working on the other field. So I think that's what we will try to accomplish. Put this up. There we go. And why do I have 2 feed troughs? That's so weird. 100%. Yay. They're good. Cool. We'll get 1 in 32 hours. So we should have 1 31 by the time I get back. So yeah, that's probably the plan for next time, is to load up the bales and get them out of the way and everything, and then start the prep on 81. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it. Everybody, thank you for watching. Again, let me know what you think about how we've been doing this down in the comments below. That way I can make improvements and change things around to, you know, best suit you guys. So, till then, I'm Alex, and I'll see you in the next one.